Those words echoed in my ears as he pushed me through the doorway and I hit the ground. My palms scraped against the concrete, but the pain in my chest was sharper than anything on my skin. The same house where we had grown up together, the same yard where we played baseball, the same kitchen where our mother fed us dinner, suddenly felt like a stranger's place. My brother shouted, "All of this is mine, you have no right here." His voice carried arrogance, and I realized years of bitterness had finally reached their peak. I had always seen myself as the weaker one. Since childhood he was the favorite. He got the new bike, he got help with college, while I was told, life is something you have to build yourself. I worked jobs in warehouses, diners, overnight shifts. Bills were always late, rent was always a struggle, and debt weighed heavy on my shoulders. But I never complained. I kept telling myself maybe one day things would change. That day when he shoved me out, I saw in his eyes the same hardness he had reserved for me all along. My mother stood silent as if she had no courage to speak. My father turned his gaze away, pretending not to see. I stepped outside, the cold air hitting my face, and inside me a fire began to burn. A few days later the lawyer called us in. This was the moment I had been waiting for. I knew the property papers held something that would shake everyone. The room was small, papers spread across the table. The lawyer began reading in a steady voice. "This land, this house, all of it," he paused, then said, "the true owner." Every eye locked on him. "The true owner is the one who carried the debt for years, the one whose name saved this house, and that is—" He said my name. Silence fell across the room. My brother's face drained of color as if the blood had left him. My mother gripped her chair, my father lowered his eyes. Inside me, a calm spread, like a weight I had carried for years had finally lifted. My brother shouted, "This is a lie." But the lawyer laid out the documents, signatures, receipts, everything. It was the debt I had taken in my own name to save the house. The debt that kept me awake at night, that forced me to switch jobs, that made me sick. And now that same debt had become my honor. I looked at them and said, "Respect isn't something you steal from others. Respect is what you earn with your own sweat and blood. You shoved me out, but the truth is this entire legacy stands because of me." My voice trembled, but inside I felt a strength I had never known. After that day everything changed. My brother stopped speaking to me, my mother chose silence, my father avoided my eyes. But for the first time I felt free. I realized revenge isn't just about striking back. It's about the moment you put your truth in front of people and leave them alone with their lies. I went back home. The bills were still piled on the table, the debt still looming, the job still uncertain. But when I looked in the mirror for the first time I saw someone who could write his own story. My brother had said the property was only his, but that day everyone was stunned. And in that silence, I heard my dignity loud and clear.